Perdido didn't answer. He was already on his feet, gripping the bars of the cell for balance. The other inmates were shouting now, their voices rising in a cacophony of fear and confusion. The lights flickered, and somewhere in the distance, he heard the sound of glass shattering. The television screen went black for a moment, then flickered back to life. The news anchor's face was pale, her usual calm demeanor replaced by wide-eyed terror. "We're receiving reports of a massive earthquake," she said, her voice trembling. "The epicenter appears to be off the coast, and there are reports of a tsunami forming. Authorities are urging residents in low-lying areas to evacuate immediately." Perdido's heart sank. The jail was just off the coast, a fact he had never given much thought to until now. The inmates began to scream, their voices blending into a single deafening roar. "Let us out!" they shouted, pounding on the bars of their cells. "You can't leave us here to die." But the correctional officers were gone, their posts abandoned. Perdido watched as one of the guards, a man he had seen every day for the past 6 months, sprinted down the hallway without a backward glance. The inmates' cries grew more desperate, their pleas turning to curses. Chapter 3. The Wave. The television screen went black again, and this time it didn't come back on. The tremors had stopped, but the air was thick with tension, the kind that precedes a storm. Perdido stood frozen, his mind racing. He thought of his mother, of his siblings, of all the people he had let down. He thought of the red comet, its fiery tail a warning he had ignored. And then he heard it. A low, rumbling sound, like thunder but deeper, more primal. It grew louder,